Greetings, Keishlings. I'm here with my live reaction of Mashle, Magic and Muscle, Chapter 32. Okay, Mashle met up with, what's his name? The big bad of this arc. And, yeah. I don't know why his name is, I'm blanking on his name, but I always blank on names. But, ooh, nice color cover, though. And there he is with his creepy-ass doll. It's blue, apparently. That's the thing. And Mash Bernadette again, and the surprising strike. Okay. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay. He knocked down the door in the last chapter. All I did was knock. You surprised me. I thought Rain was the only student capable of facing the evil eye. Oh, really? You can't possibly be a better magic user than Rain, but could it be that... And Mash is kind of having like a, huh? What? Is he about to puke? What? What's going on? Or what's wrong with you? No, it's nothing. Please, go on. Well, why is he covering his mouth like that? In any case, you seem quite capable. He's like, you seem quite capable. Why are you saying that to him when he's doing that? Well, I can't tell. He's going, whew. Did he burp? What? Which is why you should understand. This world is not fair, nor does it treat everyone equally. Also, you have a weird thing about your eyes, so what kind of weird power you got? I mentioned our beastly natures to you before, or once before. I can't abide by defective genes. Or could he have super superior genes because of my theory that has yet to be unproven? Or proven wrong, you know. Let's see here. We are positioned to take from others. Those we pity take advantage of us, and so we selfishly uphold our advantages. Audaciously of us, isn't it? Or is it not? Why then do we burden ourselves with useless baggage? Because it allows you to lord over someone? You get free labor? I don't know. And those people who can't use magic, what happens to them? Yes, those people. They become part of my doll collection. We must dispose of them. And he's like, shock, like he didn't think that was going to be the thing. Merely segregating them. Or segregating them from society is too kind. I will fix this problem, or broken system, this problem system. Now, it's like I can't read today, I swear. And we mustn't forget the underachievers and those who shelter the weak. Who shelter them? He's thinking of his father. Mash, you're such a good, honest boy. Yep. He's thinking of, oh, Lord. Even as a baby, he was like, frickin' damn. What a double back somersault at this age? My cream puff, you grabbed it before I could finish. Mash, I'm proud of you, my son. Okay, that's giving a fair bit of weight to my theory that Mash is actually a part of, like, inverted magic users, where instead of, like, projecting their magic out as different effects, the magic, like, started internally becoming a part of them, strengthening their bodies. So, yeah, because, like, if he's doing that shit as a baby, yeah. Okay, I understand. Your way is kind of a problem for me, so I don't think we can be friends. I love his... It's like, yeah, I'm the One Punch Man. I can't allow you to live. Meaning you don't understand. It seems you're a little dense. and defective genes must be eradicated. Run, my puppet monsters. They look like creepy mannequins. Or kind of like one of these things. You know, where you can, like, you know, pose them, for, like, drawing poses and such. I think I grabbed you backwards, and now you have a disjointed leg. But anyway, so yeah, it's kind of like that. That's what they look like. Okay, so the one female that magic user of the thing, she kind of like, I forget her name. Did she have a name? I can't remember. The one that was like, I'm a princess. She's kind of coming into the fold now. Whew, I worked my pigtails off today. Is the door broken? What? Oh, okay, so that thing was actually way bigger than I thought it was. I walked in on, Lord Abel, why can't I remember that name? Let's see, I walked in on Lord Abel's fighting mushroom hand. Talk about bad timing. Yes, because now you will have to fight. Well, the head came off, and it's splashing some kind of liquid. That doll had acid in it. You might want to tread carefully. Got it. Oh, he's grabbing the head, and he's gonna shatter the body? Oh, more are coming. What exactly is his plan? Oh, he's going to fucking bowl them over. But that head is, like, not necessarily round. It's oblong, so it's not gonna roll that well. But, oh god, he's gonna yabba dabba doo. And there he goes. Huh? And he threw it, and it's striking through the group, and they're breaking. Huh, what? He took them all out with a single roll to avoid touching them. I mean, he's not stupid. He's just not very social and doesn't know his own strength. And now they're just kind of all just like going everywhere. Like a bunch of bowling pins. So you mentioned something about defective genes. If I manage to beat you, what does that say about your genes? Ellipses. You don't know when to keep quiet. Also, what did you do with Lemon? Oh, she's the doll I'm holding in my hands right now. Isn't she an ugly little thing? Oh, you're ugly, aren't you? And it's like, she's not ugly. I want to marry her one day because she actually cares about me. Unlike you, you dirty piece of garbage. It's like, I could see that actually being something that he does. And he, like, mumbles it under his breath. And, like, you don't know. Or Abel doesn't hear it. He's like, what the hell are you mumbling over there? All my lives and desires are all in that girl. I must protect her at all costs. She gave me the charm. But, yeah. Moving on. I have no idea who you're talking about. The only thing I've taken from the other students is magical power. What? Only? You're making them sick. I told you, the strong take from the weak. That's alright. Oh god, there's bigger frickin' puppets, and they've got 6 arms and Joker-like clothing, or Jester. Oh, they've got button eyes. Okay, well, this has gotten too Coraline for me. He's just kind of... Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna break all your puppets. You lack the power to stop them, but that's because you've hit your limit. It's over, says the girl. And they're coming in, but has he really? Oh, well, they're being sent flying. Evil little baby doll looking son of a bitch. And they're just more of it. I guess we're slowly getting closer on Mash's attack. They're just being sent flying behind Abel, and he's like, well, maybe your limit is a bit further away than I realized. They're just being smashed apart against the wall. Grown since last time. The strong take from the weak, and that's their right, right? Well, I'm strong as there is. Then when I win, you'll tell me where Lemon is, or I'll point my big-ass pointer finger at you. I had the perspective in this series when it comes to hands. Oh, God, it's the worst thing ever. And he's like, huh? And the girl's just over there like, oh, God, we're all gonna die. I think I should move back home. And that seems to be the end of the chapter, yes. The strong take from the weak until they are of no use to us, and then they are to be discarded, not segregated as we have done before. I am the one who is the Hitler. I mean, yeah, he's kind of going about it in a Hitler way. It's like first you put all the Jews in the ghettos, and then you start taking them to Auschwitz. Yeah, it's like, yes, they can do their works in the ghettos, let them, I don't care for them, and then a few years later, it's like, nope, can't have this, that they're too impure for my Aryan race, I cannot have them. And it's basically the same thing, except, just substitute Jews for weak magic users and Abel for Hitler. There you go. It's about what it is. To be honest, this kind of also fits into my theory that I had about the inverted magic users and everything, and how they kind of became a subspecies of the human magic users, enough low power magic users and no magic users, they bred enough when they were separated from society, and then over time they mutated to where magic that they did have was being brought into their bodies, strengthening them to the point where essentially MASH is the newest generation of that, essentially. So yeah, my other idea was that they might have been killing off some of them, but the just exiling them or something was probably a thing. But death likely wasn't the case. They were probably just exiling them, or segregating them to certain regions and whatnot, so the magic users didn't have to deal with them. But Abel is taking it up to the next step of, nope, they cannot even be allowed to live. Goodbye, people. Magic users, I've taken what little magic you have, and now I'm going to just throw you away. In the worst kinds of ways, I imagine. So yeah, that's the case. Also, it's kind of weird he doesn't know who Lemon is, but that's really neither here nor there, because you could definitely see him not knowing who she was when he possibly turned her into a puppet. But what if there's another puppet magic user that seemingly is doing his work, or maybe he actually what if his secondeth spell is a bit of an autonomous puppet that can also turn people that it can turn people it touches into puppets, kind of like the doll devil from Chainsaw Man, where it kind of had that similar effect. That would maybe explain why she wasn't full, or she still looked like herself when we saw her in the hallway some chapters back, but I'm not sure. And plus, that would explain why he doesn't know. He's been down in the underground this whole time, right? So it's how would he necessarily know about her being changed in the hallway? So that's at least my theory about that. I could be wrong. Probably wrong, but you never know. But, yeah. Mash, his limit is apparently, increased. His threshold is, going up there. I mean, he still has to be clenching that wound, right? Because, like, he's just kind of, like, flexing and keeping the blood inside of his body at this point, right? Unless that, handkerchief that can heal wounds and stuff that, Rain gave him did something for him. I don't know. Then again, Abel also might have not known about that either, so it might have at least given him enough to where he's not having to, he's not going to bleed to death. Wounds still be attended to, of course, but not as life-threatening, while he can still fight. So, not really sure about that aspect. We'll have to wait and see, but probably won't get an explanation. But, yeah, Mash thinking about his father, that definitely would trigger him. Like, it's like, oh, people that shelter the weak? Like Dad. And it's like, yeah, it's exactly what he did. And he's weak, so he's a big-time target for, like, the whole aspect of what Abel wants to do. So, like, this is a double, like, okay, I'm definitely taking you down now. You got 2 strikes. If you give me another strike, I am punching your lights out. More so than I was 2 seconds ago. So, yeah. Abel's just giving more fuel for that fire of revenge, essentially. And I'm all for to see what happens. Like, what Abel's capable of. Like, we've seen him use at least 3 kinds of magic. Turning people into dolls. And then maybe 4 if you account for, like, whatever that little creepy doll is. And then, like, his giant jester puppets. His, like, acid... I call them puppets. The jester dolls and the acid dolls. So he's got, like, different things. Or maybe he just turns people into puppets and then he modifies them. I keep saying puppets. Dolls and then he modifies them. I don't know. We haven't really seen him necessarily cast his magic, so to speak. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that works. But I love the action sequences of, like, all of them just kind of being thrown about from his punches, and then, like, him bowling over the weaker ones. So that was kind of cool. But yeah. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions on the chapter were. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, say what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, don't be a dick to people that are weaker than you, and do not use and abuse them. It only ends badly for you. Bum bum.